Hey guys, it's Mackenzie. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with my mom and we are outside the Family Thrift Center outlet. Today is Monday, so everything in the store will be $1. So we're gonna head in and see what we can find. Okay guys, so here we are inside the store. As I said in the intro, each item on this particular day is priced at $1. I do end up with 25 items and I spent a total of $27 on this day. So I was able to pick up some really cute pieces. I'm excited to show you as we move along. I do focus a lot on bundles just because everything is $1. You really just cannot find that price these days at thrift stores, so I do take advantage of how cheap everything is. So this is a pretty Neiman Marcus top. I like the embroidery. It was just 100% viscose and it didn't have that it factor for me. So I did anticipate that sitting if I were to pick it up in my Poshmark closet, so I did leave that behind. I do still want to be picky even though everything is $1. I don't want to pick items up and then just have them sit. So this is a Tibby bodysuit, which I think is really nice as a career wear staple. Just a white button-up bodysuit. It has a mandarin collar, which you don't see very often. It's very modern and sleek. Tibby is an expensive brand, T-I-B-I, and that was the newer tag. So I do go ahead and add that in. And just continue shopping. So I am really focused on style this trip, I would say. This is a Lane Bryant plaid button-up shirt with a tie bottom hem. This had some wear and Lane Bryant has also been sitting for me, and so I do pass that up. I do tend to have my best luck in the tops sections, or section, I guess you'd say, as the weeks go on, just because the more substantial clothing categories are pretty picked over. That was a cute Urban Outfitters top, but it just would not sell for much. This is a Belle by Susan Gravel, I believe, which is a QVC brand coral printed top that I thought was pretty. It had tassels and it was new without tags. It still had the paper on the tassel, so I put that into the cart potentially to bundle. This is a Parker 100% silk top, which Parker is a brand that also sits forever for me. So I did stop on that because it's 100% silk, which is a nicer material as I'm flipping through all of this polyester. But again, I just know that that will take forever to sell and I'm looking for faster flips. This, on the other hand, is a Beach Lunch Lounge plaid printed top that I think will do really well this time of year with the plaid. It's longer length, it has like a crinkle texture to it, looked brand new. So this is also 100% silk. It's just a vintage button-up shirt. The colorway was just not doing it for me. Again, it just did not have that it factor for me. I really kind of go with my gut when I'm shopping at the store, and if I have any hesitation, I just tend to leave the piece behind. So I think this is pretty. The brand is Sanctuary. It's a floral career style top. I do come back to that in a minute. So this is Sophia by Sofia Vergara, which I do believe is sold at Walmart, but I think the silhouette and print on this is so pretty. It has pleating and these sheer blouse-on sleeves. It's fully lined, so it does appear to be pretty decent quality. And then I have the bright idea to potentially bundle this with that top that I was just showing. So I do Flyp back to it, the sanctuary blouse. They're both in kind of the same cut. They have that peplum bottom hem, both floral prints, and they are both a size extra small. So, that's $2 investment, and if I sold the bundle for even $25, $30, that's a great flip. This is a Chico's long line perfect tee. It's a cotton modal blend, which is very nice, very soft. It's a good size, nice color, looks brand new. And these basics from Chico's do sell for me, not for a lot, but if I'm only paying $1, I'm happy to pick them up. These are other Chico's basics, but they aren't as appealing to me because they're a shorter length. I don't like the color as much. And once again, not to sound like a broken record, but they just don't have the same it factor as that green top I put into the cart. So moving along, I stumble into this Banana Republic 100% wool sweater with a cable knit design turtleneck. I'm very excited to see this. It's a size large. The quality is incredible. It's a very thick, chunky knit. People love these nicer quality sweaters this time of year. However, I do notice a substantial flaw at the shoulder, and so I unfortunately have to leave that. And then close to it, I find an Athleta Space Dye longline cardigan, open front. It has this interesting draped back. Anytime I spot an Athleta item, I immediately check the inner care tag to find the date on it. I want to say this cardigan was 2019, so not ancient, but definitely not super new. And so I do add that in because I want to check comps on it. Open front longline cardigans from Athleta have always sold really well for me, so I do want to quickly find the style name on that and see how it has sold recently. This sweater catches my eye because the knit feels nice. I do think it was a wool blend and it was made in Canada, so there are some signs of quality there that make me want to look further into it. And so I once again add that in to check comps. This I just think is cute with the color block design. However, the quality feels very, very low. And even if something is really cute, if the quality is not there, I typically do end up leaving it behind. And we have a Talbot's sweater here. I do like the kind of Nordic style to this, but it was a little bit of an older piece, and it just, I didn't envision it selling quickly, so I did pass that up. But next to it, I see this Game Day Couture is the brand, Kansas City Chiefs button-up jacket. It's very soft. It appears to be in excellent condition, and we are in football season. Next to it is a Football Mom long sleeve, which is very soft. The brand is just CNC California. So these are the kind of things that I do anticipate them selling quickly just because of the season, and there is a demand for that kind of stuff, so I do add both of those in. We have a Topshop blazer. I spent a few minutes trying to figure out if I think this is like very chic and stylish or if it's a little bit dated. I really couldn't decide, and when I'm kind of on the fence, I do tend to just leave the item behind. I do like to be excited about all of the pieces that I'm listing. That keeps me motivated to get everything listed. This is a J. Jill printed top. It's a size extra small, which, I would prefer it to be a size large and up, but I absolutely love the print on this. It's in like new condition. It's a longer length, and button up tops, that is a category of clothing that sells well for me, so I do add that in. I spot this Chico's wrap. It's like a closet staple, loose knit shrug that you can just wear over maybe like a spaghetti strap dress that you want a little bit more coverage with. And with these longer lapels, you can drape them over your shoulder for like a draped front effect. Next to it, I see another Chico's piece. This is a size 0, which is, I think, a small in Chico's. And the colorway on that was just not speaking to me. So I did leave that. Size 3 is extra large, size 2 is large, size 1 is medium, so size 0 is size small, yeah. This is BDG Urban Outfitters, very dated, would not sell quickly. Okay, I see another potential bundle item here. This is just apartment 9, but the quality feels decent. I like the print on it. It's not coming across on camera, but it's a really pretty like dusty pink with a spotted black animal print. I'm trying to put together some bundles. These two tops don't really go together, but I do find other pieces that I like with them coming up, so stay tuned. Okay, now we have a Susan Graver, which this is also sold on QVC, size large, blue turtleneck long line top in a very nice, like almost slinky material. So this, again, I do foresee being good in a bundle. This is a Kato top. I'm kind of bummed that I left that. I think it's so cute. It would not have sold for much, but I do think it would have sold quickly. This is a Laura Ashley top, which I think that brand, there is a demand for it. I know there is. And I do spot another Laura Ashley top next to it. I was thinking I could maybe bundle these two, but the other top, that polka dot top there, does have quite a bit of wear. And the style on these wasn't the best, so I did just go ahead and pass those up. Then I spot two Talbots cardigans, both merino wool, and I do think they were both in the same size. I want to say they were smaller sizes, and they were a little bit older items, and so for those reasons I did end up leaving them. This may have been an okay bundle, but I just didn't see it selling super quickly. I do think they had a little bit of wear now that I'm thinking about it, so I did leave those behind. If they had been like size extra large, both merino wool, really cute prints, and newer, I definitely would have grabbed them and bundled them up. This sweater I think is really cute. I like the texture to it. It kind of reminds me of like an Anthropologie sweater, but the quality was just not there, and so I did leave this. I love the colorway with the earthy pinks and browns. So yeah, I really do debate on this sweater. I hold it up to myself to see if I would like it, but ultimately I do decide not to get it. I am sad to leave it though, as you maybe can tell. And then I spot yet another top that I think would be good for bundling. So this is D&Co or Denim & Company, which is also a QVC brand. And I'm thinking that this might go well with the plain blue Susan Graver turtleneck, as well as the Apartment 9 animal printed button-up shirt. I think the formality on all three of these are similar. I didn't mean to grab the coral top, but yeah, these three seem to work together, and so I'm still keeping an eye out for a top that I can bundle with that coral printed top. This is honestly such a blast to me. I love putting together style bundles, And, you know, when I'm only paying $1, I can easily offer affordable bundles for people. This is yet another Chico's top. It's a size 1, so again, it is on the smaller side, size medium, but it is a cashmere blend. And it does appear to be a newer piece. I do love the light green color, and it has an interesting seamed design. It's almost like a pointelle design. And so I do add this in. In the summertime, I may have left this because it is very bread and butter, but the seasonality is spot on for right now, so I do want to go ahead and get that. I spot another Chico's piece. This one is a size 2, which is also size medium. Or no, size 2 is size large, but however, that did have quite a bit of bleach spots on the arm, so I had to leave it. Okay, so this is another QVC top. I'm not sure why I'm finding so many QVC pieces. Also Denim and Company. It's like a purple floral printed patchwork long sleeve blouse. I think it's really pretty and could potentially be another piece that I could bundle up. It is a size 2X, and I love putting together plus size bundles. I love having every size in my closet, and I've sold a lot of my plus size, so I need to bring some back. This top I thought was pretty with the print. I think this was just Kato, but I was maybe thinking about picking it up to bundle with something else, and I wanted to flip it inside out and get a good look at the print and the condition just to have all of the information. So it has chest pockets, roll tab sleeves. However, I do end up noticing a pretty significant pull on the sleeve. And I was already on the fence about getting this because Kato just does not retail for much at all. So I do go ahead and just put that back. Okay, this is Weekends by Susan Betro. It's a really pretty top in a size large. I love the print on this, and it has a velvet trim. So I am rummaging through all of my pieces I've picked up, pull out the coral printed top, and try to see if I think these two would be a cute bundle. They're both a size large. They both have fun, vibrant prints. I'm just trying to decide if I think these styles match up. One's very beachy, the other's kind of more fall time. And I just quickly grab the underarms to see if they are matching up in size. And they do appear to be, so I was happy about that. Then I see some more Chicos. This is just Chicos and QVC night. I thought this cardigan was a little too vibrant for this time of year. I thought that would probably sit until springtime, and I really am just honing in on fast sales this trip. More Chicos here. This one is in a size extra large, which I am happier to see, but it does have a pretty obvious spot smack dab in the middle of the sweater, so I do leave that and continue flipping through. I see this Cynthia Rowley 100% linen, really cute novelty printed boxy top. It's like a vacation print, almost like an Italy kind of vibe, and I do put that back just because it's not very substantial. I don't think it would sell for much. I liked that it was linen, and I liked the print to it, but I do come back to that, spoiler alert. This is a J. Jill Wherever Collection silk and cotton blend purple sweater, which I'm excited to see, so I do once again add that in. We have more QVC here. That's also Denim and Company branded, However, it was so plain. That one I did just quickly move past. We have a J. Jill long line tunic in Supima cotton. Even though this is so plain, J. Jill and Chico's long line tops that are in nicer materials, Supima cotton, modal, they do sell well for me. And this was also a medium tall size, which, you know, any kind of specific sizing, tall, short, people, you know, have a harder time finding it. And so it does tend to sell a little bit better. Okay, now I stumble into another bundle candidate. This is a Karen Kane chambray size 2X top, which I'm excited to match up with my patchwork floral purple printed top I just pulled. These are both size 2X, both adorable. They both have that effortless boho kind of vibe to them. This is, believe it or not, more Chico's. It's a size, I'm not sure what size, but it's 100% wool, dusty pink cardigan. Very happy to see this with it being 100% wool and a cardigan cut. Those two things are definitely marketable features. However, it does have a very obvious stain right in front that I don't think I can get out. So unfortunately, I do have to leave that. I stumble into more linen. This is Sigrid Olsen, 100% linen, I believe size medium, Kelly green top. It has little ties at the sides, very cute. And when I see this, I'm inspired to go back and find that vacation printed top here, because I think these might be cute to match up with, considering they're both linen and they both have that like vacation vibe to them. We have even more Chico's, new with tag, size 2. Very pretty layered top. It's like a jersey knit camisole underneath a sheer dolman sleeve blouse. Almost like ethereal vibe. And so I am excited to find this, especially with it being new with tags. I think that's a pretty substantial piece from Chico's. And then continuing on, I see this Retro Chic by Torrid polka dot top in a size 2X. It has that vintage retro rockabilly pinup style, which anything within that style that's a plus size performs very well for me. Torrid is an in-demand brand. This seemed to be in excellent condition. I'm just checking out all the hardware, making sure it works, and adding that in. I spot another 100% linen printed top that I am trying to somehow integrate into my linen bundle that I have going on. And I'm having kind of a hard time with this, but I do figure it out in the end, so stay tuned for that. I see this Matilda Jane printed tunic top, which I've slowed down picking up this brand in women's clothing because it has been sitting for me, and so nowadays I am sticking to exclusively kids clothing if I'm picking up Matilda Jane. This is a Ralph Lauren Southwestern printed blouse top. I like the print. I like that the waist tie is still attached. It's 100% cotton, so natural material, sought after brand, reliable brand. And so I do want to check comps on that and think it over. I'm not totally sold on it, but I do add it into the cart. This is kind of cute, beach lunch lounge. It's not very substantial though, don't think it would sell for much. Okay, so here we have another linen top that I desperately want to somehow integrate into this bundle. Like I said, I do figure it out at the end when I'm sorting, so stay tuned. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sort my cart. So I do have a lot of potential bundles here. So the first one I'm thinking is this Sigurd Olsen 100% linen Kelly green shirt bundled with this Cynthia Rowley also linen shirt, because they're both linen and they're both fun colors. And then I did find 2 other linen shirts that could go with that bundle. I think this one matches the vibe more, but it's not fully linen, it's only 55% linen. And then this one's 100% linen, but it's a little more like modern. So I'm gonna think on that. And then I have this bundle, 2X tops. This is D&Co, Denim & Company, which I think this is sold on QVC. Yes, it is. This is a QVC tag. So really cute, like patchwork purple printed blouse, along with this Karen Kane 2X chambray blouse, which has like a similar sleeve, and they're both in great shape. So I'm thinking about bundling those 2. And then I found this Ralph Lauren size small 100% cotton southwestern printed blouse top, which I think I might sell on its own. I really like the print, natural material, waist tie is still there. This I'm gonna get because it's retro chic by Torrid, so it's like a pinup retro style top, this polka dot print. This retro style is very popular in plus size, and this is a size 2X. It looks to be in excellent condition, so I will be getting that. We have a new attached Chico's blouse top in a size large, 12-14. It just has this small little mark here, but that's from their pencil crayon that wipes off. It's water soluble. So yeah, I will be getting that. Okay, and then this is another bundle. 2 career wear tops, both in a size extra small. This first one is by Sanctuary, and it kind of has the like peplum hemline, very feminine floral print. And then this one also kind of has the peplum hemline, also size extra small. So that might be a cute like career wear bundle. And then we have J. Jill Luxe Supima Forward Seam Tunic in a size medium tall. Even these basic J. Jill tunics do sell well for me if they're a good size and they're a luxurious fabric like Supima cotton. So I think I'm gonna grab that as a bundle piece. J. Jill, the Wherever collection from J. Jill sells especially well for me. And this is a size extra large petite, so good size. I like the sleeve, pretty purple color. This is a great fall time lightweight sweater. It's all natural silk and cotton. And yeah, it just feels really nice. So I am going to get that. And then these 2 tops, I don't know if they would be a good bundle together. Weekend by Susan Betro, size large, printed top with like velvet trims. And then this one is Belle by Kim Grapple. It's like a coral printed top with little pom-poms. I think it's new without tags because it still has this paper on the tassel. So I don't know, do we think that's a cute bundle, or are they too different? This one's very beachy and this one's more like fall time, so I don't know, I'm gonna think on that as well. And then we have a Chico's cashmere blend sweater. This is only a size 1. I would prefer it to be a larger size, but really anything in Chico's sells for me, so I think I'm gonna grab this. being a cashmere blend, the seasonality is good. Okay, kind of reiterating, this is just a basic piece from Chico's, but it's a nice staple, like loose knit shrug. It's just a really classic layering piece for fall time. We have J Jill, size extra small. I would definitely prefer this to be a larger size, but I just think the boho print is so pretty, and it does look unworn, so I think I'm gonna grab that. Okay, this is just kind of a fun piece. CNC California, size large, football mom, lightweight sweater. The quality is not amazing on this, but I don't think anyone would expect it to be super high quality with just the nature of like a graphic long sleeve. So I'm gonna think on that. And then I got this shacket, Game Day Couture, size small, because it's Kansas City Chiefs, which, you know, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, it's all very popular right now, and it's also a shacket style, which is really popular. So I think for $1, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. This I want to check comps on Cotton Country, just because it's made in Canada and it feels really nice. So I'm gonna check comps on that. I also want to check comps on this. It's Athleta, size small. Long line cardigans in this really soft, drapey, like space dye material from Athleta have always sold really well for me. However, this one is from fall of 2019, so it is a little bit older, but it has a hood. It's really nice, so I'm just going to quickly check comps on that, see how they look. Okay, we have Chico's Ultimate Tee, size large, cotton modal blend. Even though this is very basic, these basics from Chico's do sell pretty well, like 25 to 28-ish. This is long line, it has the seam and back, so I'm probably gonna get that. And then we have this Beach Lunch Lounge, size small, plaid printed popover shirt. This is adorable for fall time, winter time, holidays. It has a crinkle texture, which I like. Longer length, excellent condition. So for $1, I am gonna get that. Then we have Tibby. This is the newer Tibby tag. It's a size 0, and it's a button-up shirt bodysuit. It's a great workwear staple. It does have one small spot, and then again, that will just wipe off. So I think I can get that spot out, and if not, it's not a huge deal. So I think I'm gonna get that. Okay, and then back to bundles. I got this Susan Graver blue, size large, mock neck, long sleeve top, and this Denim & Company, size large, layered sweater top. I think those two kind of go together. Similar style and formality. And then this one as well. It's just Apartment 9, also size large. And it's like a pink animal print button-up shirt. Also long line, has roll tab sleeves. So I think I could do these three together for maybe like 30 or 35, and that would be a nice like casual career bundle. Okay, so I'm gonna regroup and then I'll come back to you guys. Look up comps, figure out what I want to get. Okay guys, so I've made my final selection. So I am going to put back the Ralph Lauren Southwestern printed top with the tie waist. I think it's just kind of dated. I think it would sit forever. It's not really substantial with the sleeveless cut. And then this Cotton Country sweater, the comps didn't seem great. Okay, I did decide, I think I'm going to bundle these two together, linen tops, and then maybe these two together, because I think these are a little more like contemporary and these are a little more fun. I am going to get the 2X bundle. I think that's really cute. I'm going to get the extra small bundle. I am going to grab this bundle, size large, and I looked up comps on the Athleta cardigan. and the comps were good. So I am going to get that as well. And then the 3 size large tops I'm going to bundle. And then you guys saw the rest of my selections. Okay, so showing you what my mom is getting. She found these Anthropology pants. I believe that's Coquille is the brand. Tie waist trouser pants, really cute. These are a size 6. And then she found a pair of Quince stretch pants. This is a Good Closet Basics brand. And then she found this purse, Carla Mancini, handcrafted in the USA. It's really, really nice. However, it does have a large ink stain, but she said she still wants to get it, and I guess she'll try to fix it up. The leather is very high quality. So that's everything for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.